Buenas tardes. Now we are presenting Roosevelt High School Class of 2021 and the Roosevelt faculty and staff. Y ahora les presentamos la clase de 2021 de Roosevelt High School, la facultad y el personal de Roosevelt. Bienvenidos. Welcome.
I go? Good afternoon, graduates, families, and staff. My name is Taryn Gurley.
And my name is Alyssa Burnett.
It is our pleasure to be standing in front of you this afternoon to welcome you and get this celebration started. As we gather to celebrate members of Roosevelt High School's class of 2021, we want to thank you for taking the time today to share this exciting moment with us. Each of the students here today have worked hard and made sacrifices to graduate today. Although the journey to today may have looked different for all of us, we are ultimately proud that the dedication has paid off today. Yes, there may have been some challenging days and sleepless nights, Roosevelt class of 2021, but we made it. Es un placer para nosotros estar al frente de ustedes esta tarde para darles la bienvenida y comenzar esta celebración. Mientras nos reunimos para celebrar a los miembros de la clase 2020 de Roosevelt High School, queremos agradecerles por tomarse el tiempo hoy para compartir este emocionante momento con nosotros. Cada uno de los estudiantes aquí hoy ha trabajado duro y ha hecho sacrificios para graduarse hoy. Aunque el viaje hasta el día de hoy puede haber parecido diferente para todos nosotros, en última instancia, estamos orgullosos de que la dedicación haya dado sus frutos hoy. Sí, puede que haya habido algunos días desafiantes y noches de insomnio, clase Roosevelt de 2021, pero lo logramos. This afternoon, it is my honor to introduce our esteemed guests, a member of the Portland Public School Board, Board Member Rita Moore, and Chief of Schools, Dr. Sean Bird. First, we'd like to begin with a land acknowledgement from Roosevelt staff member Mr. Glenn Lamont and Roosevelt class of 2020 alum Kiara Batega. Esta tarde es un honor para mí presentarles a nuestros estimados invitados, un miembro de la Junta de Escuelas Públicas de Portland, la miembro de Junta Rita Moore y nuestro jefe de escuelas, Dr. Sean Bird. En primer lugar, nos gustaría comenzar con un reconocimiento de tierras del miembro de personal de Roosevelt, el señor Glenn Lamott, y exalumna de Roosevelt clase de 2020, Kiara Batiga.
Please help us welcoming Glenn Lamott and Kiara Batega for our land acknowledgement.
Good afternoon. My name is Kiara Batiga. I've been a part of the Roosevelt community for the last few years. I'm a proud Roosevelt alumni and graduate of the class of 2020. I'm an enrolled member of the Ram Valley Indian Tribes of Covelo, California, and a direct descent of the Klamath tribes residing here in Southern Oregon. Being a student at Roosevelt, I was given the opportunity to be a part of the fight for social justice within the halls of the school and within the Portland community, including the fight for representation for Native students at Roosevelt and across our city. With genuine passion, the Roosevelt community has been committed to creating change, not only within the school itself, but within the city of Portland. I am grateful to have been able to spend my high school experience as a young Native woman at Roosevelt. That is why I'm extremely honored to be a part of today's graduation ceremony and recite this land acknowledgement. We would like to acknowledge that we gathered together today as Roosevelt students, parents, teachers, staff, alumni, and community members residing on traditional lands of the Multnomah, Cathlamet, Clackamas, Tumwater, Watlala, and Cowlitz bands of Chinook, Tualatin, Kalapuya, Malala peoples, and many other indigenous nations of the Columbia River whom have fought, buried, taught, learned, loved, and built homes upon. We honor with gratitude the land itself and the people whose ancestral land we gather on today. We acknowledge the many Native people who have resided on this land and still do to this day, as Portland is made up of a very diverse body of indigenous peoples. As guests on this land, we respect and recognize Native and indigenous peoples' presence and their resilience. You're welcome, and congratulations to the class of 2021.
Thank you, Mr. Lamott and Kiara, for the acknowledgement.
And now it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Valenzuela, who will be introducing our valedictorians.
Good afternoon, riders. Please join us in congratulating this year's class valedictorians and salutatorian. Audience, please hold your applause until all the students are standing. Students, when your name is called, please remain standing. Buenas tardes, riders. Estamos aquí para facilitar a todos los estudiantes con las mejores calificaciones de este año. Por favor, no aplaude hasta que todos los estudiantes estén de pie. Estudiantes, cuando llamen su nombre, por favor, permanecen de pie. Could our valedictorians please stand? Ben Adams. Pasha Ciniceros. Brenda Chavez Olguin. Waylon Davies. Edmi Kitschau. Taryn Gurule. Jordan Larson. Catherine Quesada Espinosa. Rylan Sinclair. Ali Schobek. Yela Tippett. Alexia Valdez. And last but not least, Elmer Yap Palacios. These seniors have reached the highest level of academic achievement, as such have the highest GPA of the students gathered today. They're wearing a gold medallion to signify this achievement. Estos estudiantes han alcanzado el nivel más alto académico y llevan una medalla de oro para mostrar su logro. And now, would our class salutatorian, Anthony Hicks, please stand? With the second highest GPA of all students, he is wearing a silver medallion to signify this achievement. Con el segundo GPA más alto de todos los estudiantes, él lleva una medalla de plata para mostrar su logro. Now, would all those receiving gold cords please stand? These students have achieved high honors and have maintained a GPA of 3.5 to 3.99. Esos estudiantes han logrado altos honores y han mantenido un GPA de 3.5 a 3.9 y llevan un cordón de oro. Next, could the graduates receiving a silver cord please stand? These students have achieved honors and maintained a GPA of 3.0 to 3.49 throughout their high school career. Estos estudiantes han logrado honores y han mantenido un GPA de 3 a 3.49 y llevan un cordón de plata. Please give our academic honorees a huge round of applause. Denle a nuestros estudiantes un gran aplauso.
It is now our pleasure to introduce the first of our student speakers.
Alexia Valdez. Alexia is one of our valedictorians who will be attending Brown University in the fall and intends to major in neuroscience. Please welcome her to the platform.
Hello, friends, family, teachers, and fellow classmates. My name is Alexia Valdez, and I'm so glad to see you all here today, even in the midst of a global pandemic. Let me start by saying, wow, you all look so amazing, and I'm so proud of each individual one of you. I can't believe high school is over. But as today marks the end of a chapter, a new one soon begins. You know, for these past 4 years, it seems as though the end was far away. I know I have been counting the years and quarters and fractions of time to this very moment, but I surely did not think it would come this fast. We talked about this day since probably our very first day of high school. We imagined what it would feel like to walk across the stage, turn our tassels, everything was seen at a distance. But as we stand here, we can see how fast time moves. But before we showed up on stage, I want to remember something. It was many days ago, our first day at Roosevelt High School. We came extra prepared. Fresh haircuts, new clothes, lifetime supply of gum, the essentials for the first day of high school. Roaming the halls that could engulf us, hiding from the big seniors, we were the small ones. But look at us now. We are all grown up. We have outgrown our school and we are pushing out toward the world. We have grown and we are ready to prosper. Your freshman year self couldn't be prouder. Keep that in mind and always believe in yourself and never let anyone tell you otherwise, because as long as you want something, you can obtain it. Now, I would like to say a couple appreciations. First, I would like to congratulate all my classmates for your hard work, determination, and strength to make it here today. It has not been easy, but if COVID can't stop us, what can? I'm extremely honored to call you my classmates, and even so, my friends. I will never forget the memories we all have together of dancing at the Unity Fest, cheering on our riders at sports games, racing to the food carts or McDonald's during lunch, and so much more. However, as much work as we have done, we couldn't have done it without our teachers and staff. Teachers, admin, thank you for your continuous hard work and motivation. Thank you for never giving up on us, for coming in on Saturdays, doing extra Google meetings, going above and beyond so that we could all be here today. You are the people that have shaped our education, and we cannot be more grateful. But most importantly, thank you for never giving up on us. I feel that as a student body, we tend to have feelings of doubt, but you have always supported us, wished us the best, and treated us as your family. Thank you so much. And last but not least, I want to thank our families up in the stands. You have raised us, nurtured us, and supported us through these past 4 years, and even more. Your undying support and love is what shines brighter than anything, and I want to say thank you. And as I speak about family, I want to take some time to acknowledge my own, for being the best support system I could ever ask for. Mom, Dad, Anjan, and Aaliyah. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you for being my rock, for pushing me, and always believing that I can truly do anything. You have always given me everything and more I needed to be successful. I'm gonna cry. You have never left my side. You are always present, and I couldn't have asked for a better family. Y para mis abuelitos, Grandma, Grandpa, los quiero mucho y gracias por todo su apoyo y oraciones. Todo lo que hago también es para ustedes. So now, let me end with this. Oh my gosh. As we may say our last goodbyes today, remember that we have done this together. We have made it through 2.5 in-person and 1.5 online grueling years, but the community that we have created at Roosevelt is what got us through it. So, as we embark on our new journeys, always remember the memories that we have created at sports games, extracurricular events, and even class. Always remember your home, your roots, your beginnings. Because what I got most out of Roosevelt is that it doesn't matter where you're from or where you're at, whether that is a certain school or job. What matters is what you do with what you have and what you learn from your mistakes. Roosevelt has been a place of growth because we are given the opportunity to learn from our mistakes, experiences, every encounter. We got to learn who we are, and that is what sets us up for success. So take this with you. Never stop growing. Find what you love, believe in yourself, and watch all the amazing things happen in your life. Class of 2021, it has been an outstanding 4 years with you, and from the very bottom of my heart, I wish you the best. Thank you.
Please give a hand to Alexia, everyone. And now please welcome our second student speaker.
Sina Vaituutu Tukumoiatu. Sina is graduating with high honors and will be attending Pacific University and plans to major in ethnic studies in the fall. Please welcome her to the platform.
When I say talofa, everyone says talofa. Talofa! And there blew an unexpected wind, which made me superior to my flower that landed on the floor. As the sliding door opened while walking out of the airport, I noticed women with expensive white branded shoes as if they were popular kids in school. Well, it's how I visualized it as I looked at my own low-heeled, uncovered toes. In time, I thought that this is where my journey begins, being away from home. I glanced from right to left, seeing unfamiliar faces, which gave me this looming sense that I wouldn't fit in at all. The next day, I became a lady writer at Roosevelt High School, here in North Portland, Oregon. I thought otherwise, that I would be the only Pacific Islander in the school, although a bunch of other Pacific Islanders were so eager to see me. I joined the PI Club, which is an after-school program for any Pacific Islanders here at Roosevelt High School. We communicate about the pros and cons of taking action in our community. We express our feelings and ideas about what we can do to help our community and where we come from. To us, PI youth, we feel that PI Club is more unique than other programs in school because it makes us feel more included and accepted for who we are. We consider each other as family, which makes us comfortable enough that it feels like we are close to home. Even as teenagers, we want to make sure the issues that are happening on our islands won't affect the future of our generations. We tend to forget who we are and where we come from in times where we are disconnected, but being in PI Club gives us the audacity to be ourselves around others. We want to inspire the young folks and set examples to the younger generations that are Pacific Islanders. We see ourselves as activists, role models, and students. We are encouraged to educate the next generations of Islanders to be aware that whatever happens now will affect them in the future. We are a whole under one roof who shows no fear, no control, no pain, and no shame of who we are, regardless whether we are rich or poor. Together, our goal is to gather global commitments to reverse the rising of sea levels, destructive erosions, wetland flooding, soil, with salt and loss of crops and animals. Because our island shouldn't be history, but something to live on forever. It is where our heart is. It's what our lives and futures depend on. PI Club is a place where I have found a sense of community, power, significance, connection to younger generations, and belongings. We are more than a club. We are a family. The world now faces one of the most complex and important issues it has ever had to deal with. It was such an honor as young people to be shown on the cover page of The Organian addressing climate change. Once we graduate, we want to leave this legacy behind, and the fact that this club is all about family coming together reminds me that we matter. PI Club makes sure that there is a place for Islanders to gather. We are stronger together against all odds, even if they are against us. We lift every voice so that we can be heard. This is who we are, and nothing will ever change where we come from. Because our feelings matter, it's either walk now or swim later. And we don't want to be known as climate refugees. Our voices were heard, and people finally saw that we exist. I then looked down and noticed we have one thing in common, which is our walking the shared path in the same shoes. I want to thank my godparents, Pastor Stephen Tukumayatu and Amen Tukumayatu, as well as the rest of my families here, near, and afar, for all the love and support shown upon me and my crazy self. Also, just a quick shout out to the staff members and the whole administration for dealing with the class of 2021, online and physically. Thank you for your patience, love, and support throughout this year. It is not a year I want to remember. Many lives were taken, many families were evicted and became poor. Many students or young youth who end up on the streets with no guidance or help to lead them to succeed in school or work. There is a change, but it isn't a good change. That's where we come into the story. We come together to stop the violence, hatred, and all the other negative things you could think of, because we are stronger when we are in a whole. Okay, we're gonna sing a song, and bear and sing along. To the class of 2021, let's sing this song. Give me a second, let me pull up my lyrics. Okay. I close my eyes and I can see the world is waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams, it's all it's gonna take. Million dreams for the world we're gonna make. Lastly, to my cast of 2021 Rough Riders. Take this as a note. Once COVID hit, that's when the world started to slow down. But look at where we are. We are here, still alive and strong. We have to be grateful that we are not affected. We have to be grateful for the resources we have. All in all, leave your differences aside and focus on what's to come. What are your priorities in life? And why are you here today? We're stronger than the corona, period. Congratulations, class of 2021. Thank you.
It's you. I'm sorry. Please give a hand to Sina, everyone, and now please welcome our third and final speaker.
Catherine Quesada Espinosa. Catherine is graduating as a class valedictorian and will be attending University of Oregon Honors College, majoring in business. Please give it up for Catherine.
Good afternoon, Roosevelt graduates and family. My name is Catherine Quesada Espinosa, and as you see, I'm one of the 2021 Roosevelt graduate students. I was lucky to attend Roosevelt High School 4 years and to be part of a strong community, a family. Now, I don't say I'm lucky to be part of this family because it has so much to offer, but also because it's a place where no one gets left behind. It's a place that allows all of us to be heard and to be something more than just students, things like advocates and leaders for our school. Our diversity, unity, and spirit is what distinguishes us apart from every other school in the district. And you could clearly see that every time you walk into our school or into any one of our events, like, for example, our late night football games, that would always bring us all together. Yes, we were always louder than the other school, even if we were getting our butts kicked. And this happened pretty often. The scoreboard would be against all of us, but our spirit and loudness was always there. No offense to the football team. I remember these kinds of events clearly because it was everyone's move to go to the late night football games, and we'd literally fill up the whole stands. Even if half the kids there weren't Roosevelt students, they still wished their school had the same energy and vibes as ours. And let's not forget about Unity Fest, an event made by us, which is a day where we remember every culture that forms part of our school, and it's represented somehow. There would be so much food and from so many different cultures, and we'd listen to music or dances that made everyone get up and be part of a performance. Or our annual Hoodies Up Day, where we commemorate Trayvon Martin and the Black lives lost due to police brutality. We share amazing poetry here, written by our students and staff, and raise awareness for our Black community. Both events were started and led by us because we're the teenagers that still care about our future and the different injustices we've all had to go through. Roosevelt is really just a school that teaches us lots of values and knowledge while also pushing us to become better leaders day by day. Today we celebrate a huge accomplishment, finishing high school in the middle of a pandemic. For lots of us, school is more than just a place where we're getting our education. It's a home full of family, friends, and support. Not being able to get all the attention or help we needed was hard. And I could tell you myself, being a first generation, it was hard. But the support was really, really countless. And all the hours through the screen that we had to go through was a pain in the butt. And I would like to remind you guys that today is not a day where we're just celebrating the fact that we survived high school, but it's also a day to be thankful, because without our amazing support system around us, we wouldn't be here today. To people like our counselors, who always made sure we were doing good mentally and in all of our classes, and made sure we had all the requirements to graduate and to be here today. To all our teachers who believed in us and were patient with us while we all ran to them last minute and filled up their classrooms during lunch or during the flex time to get our grades up. To people and teachers like Ms. Hughes, who went over every single one of our scholarship and college applications and reviewed them, who made applying to college an easier process, because most of us immigrants, children of immigrant parents, or first generations, don't have the same help at home like others do. Now, I'm the oldest out of all of my siblings and my cousins, so I didn't get that help at home like some other students might have had. But thanks to people like Ms. Hughes and DK and my counselors, they were all there all along besides me and made sure I had everything situated. Lastly, to all of our families that are here and that couldn't make it, thank you. Thanks for putting up with us through the hardest phase of our lives and for helping us finish. To all of our immigrant families, thank you for risking your lives, for being here, and to provide us with a better future. For leaving behind everything that you had back home and adjusting to a new place where our contribution and our work isn't appreciated and acknowledged, and instead we're a target or a threat. For those that came here with nothing and gave us everything, thank you. Para todos los que llegaron aquí con nada y nos lo dieron todo, gracias.
Thank you, Catherine, and thank you to all of our amazing student speakers. Let's give them a round of applause. Now we would like to introduce a video selection presented by the Roosevelt Jazz Band led by Mr. Margolis. Ahora nos gustaría presentarles una selección de videos presentado por the Roosevelt Jazz Band, dirigido por Mr. Margolis.
Hey, my name is Jason Margolis. I'm the band director at Roosevelt High School. I am super excited to be back in the band room with our amazing students. And we've only had 3 to 4 weeks to play together, and they've just come together and really learned their parts so we could perform this piece for you today. As much as it breaks my heart to think about what we could have done in the last 14 months, I really want to just remember what we were able to do during the time we were together. And our seniors in particular, they just brought a lot of soul and spirit to this community. They raised this program to a whole new level. And to really showcase that today, we're doing a piece entitled Janine by Duke Pearson. And it's an alto saxophone trumpet feature in the melody, which I thought was really fitting because Mason McKinney Best and Waylon Davies have sat in lead chairs since they were freshmen, which is phenomenal. And they've been through like 3 generations of these bands. And also on this, we have a piano solo by Riley Harris, who's a sophomore. But at this time, I just want to give a shout out to all of our seniors. So once again, Waylon Davies, Mason McKinney Best, Kellen Woolard on bass, Alexia Valdez on piano, but also tenor saxophone for this piece, very talented. Rose Davies on trumpet, Henry O'Brien on drums, Axel Guell on trombone, Alon Larkin on saxophone, and also that were not with us today, but very much a part of this band over the last 2 to 4 years was Grace Dearborn on bari sax, Kiara Ortiz on trombone, and Itis Raposo on drums. And thank you very much. This is Janine by Duke Pearson.
What an amazing video. Truly some very talented students, so great job. And now we'd like to present Rider Rewind 2021, our school's yearly highlights video, a tradition I started as a freshman. Join me in looking towards the screen. Ahora nos gustaría compartir el Rider Rewind, el video anual, los mejores momentos de nuestra escuela. Una tradición que comencé como estudiante de primer año. Únase para mirar hacia la pantalla. Espero que los disfruten.
Oregon just saw its highest ever daily case count in the COVID-19 pandemic.
The looming question this summer is whether they can return to their school buildings.
The virus doesn't care what your calendar is.
We all want to get back to normal, but unfortunately, we have to continue to ramp up our efforts.
Welcome to class, everyone. It's good to see you all.
Good morning, everyone. It's good to see you all today.
Welcome back to the Velt. We missed you.
Welcome to Roosevelt. Go Riders!
Thank you, Taryn, for the amazing video. Please welcome to the stage one of our high school counselors, Jennifer Reeves, to recognize our students who have received rewards and scholarships.
If you were a recipient of any of the following scholarships, please stand and remain standing. Audience, please hold your applause to the end. Beat the Odds. Carl and Dorothy E. Crow. Education First. Equitable Excellence. Ford Family Foundation. Harold and Pauline Bryan Scholarship. Joyce Bachman Scholarship. KPNW Healthcare Career Scholarship. Mattress Lot Scholarship. The Mock Scholarship. Multnomah Athletic Foundation Laprenzi Scholarship. Oregon Thespian Scholarship. PCC Future Connect. Ruth Henderson Fund. Theodore Roosevelt Scholarship. Weinstein Family Scholarship. Would all seniors who have earned scholarships that you will use at an institution of higher learning next year, but not right here, please stand as well and be recognized. Please join me in congratulating our awesome seniors.
Thank you, Ms. Reeves, and congratulations, Riders. And now, it's my pleasure to introduce our principal, Dr. Katie Parman.
It's sunny up here, and I didn't put sunscreen on. Hi, parents, staff, school board member Moore, Dr. Bird. Most importantly, way over there, the class of 2021. You did it. Congratulations. As Alexia said, if COVID can't stop the class of 2021, what can? So I'm so honored to be here before you today. It's my second year at Roosevelt High School, And this is much better than being in the turnaround for Diploma Day last year. I'll be brief, because this day isn't about me. It's not about any of the adults. It's about those folks over there who've worked really hard, both in person and online, to finish their high school careers. We completely changed the way we expected students to learn, and y'all adjusted and found ways to stay connected and engaged with your friends, your classmates, and your classes. Even though I said this isn't about the adults, we know none of this would have been possible without your teachers, your counselors, and other support staff at Roosevelt. So as you guys are lining up, let's give those folks a shout out. More importantly, we wouldn't be here today without all of you, your support systems at home, your family. When I say family, I mean all those people in your life who support you, love you, and help you be your best self. That can be your biologic family, or your chosen family, or a little bit of both. As the class of 21 finishes walking across the stage in a few minutes, I want them to think about the people who helped them get here, your family. Make sure you let those people know who they are and how they helped you be the person that you are today. We heard from alumni and student speakers today that everyone has learned and grown a lot in these last 4 years. Catherine said, Roosevelt is really just a school that teaches us a lot of values and knowledge while also pushing us to become better leaders each day. Sina said, we see ourselves as activists, role models, and students. And Kiara reflected back on her time and said Roosevelt created a genuine passion to create change in our community. You've all grown into the leaders that we need in this world. Leaders who will fight racism, address climate change, and push against systems of oppression. Your time has come to leave the virtual and real walls of Roosevelt High School, and you will continue to gain the knowledge and skills that you need to address the complex world that we've all left for you. But you're not going alone. Your classmates will be right alongside you, and we'll be here whenever you need it. As Alexia said, what I got most out of Roosevelt is that it doesn't matter where you come from or where you're at. What matters is you do what you have with what you have, and you learn from your mistakes. So, head into the world knowing you graduated from a school where teachers and educators met you where you are, and we will continue to meet you where you are today and beyond. So, I'm going to ask one thing. Come back. Come back after you graduate and be that mentor a student needs to help navigate the college process. Come back as a community member, a community partner, or an alumni to share your experience with those writers coming up after you. And come back as teachers, counselors, and coaches at Roosevelt and our feeder schools, Sitten, James John, Rosa Parks, Cesar Chavez, Astor, George, Peninsula, and Ockley Green. When you're ready to come back, we're waiting for you because we need you. So, for the last time, riders, go out there and act with respect and integrity, embrace our diversity, empower yourself, and live with resolve. In essence, be a rider. Thanks. Is that it? Are we ready? Okay, you ready? All right, now what we've been waiting for. The awarding of the diplomas to the class of 2021. With the power vested in me by the state of Oregon and the Board of Education for Portland Public Schools, I am honored to present the Roosevelt High School class of 2021. They have successfully met all of the requirements and earned the right to receive their high school diploma.
Let's do this, riders!
Ben C. Adams.
Pasha Cisneros. Brenda Zulema Chávez Holguín.
Waylon Davies. Edme Getchow. Taryn Garule.
Anthony Hicks.
Elizabeth Burnett. Jordan Ariel Larson.
Catherine Quesada Espinosa.
Alexandra Schobeck.
Yalu Blue. Yayla Blue.
Alexia Valdez.
Elmer Uriel Ya Palacios. Mónica Aguilar Salinas.
Fosayo Hakmid.
Oscar Quijote Aldama Shaw.
Rosario Ali.
Brian Alvarado Perez. Rubí Elizabeth Álvarez Morquecho.
Dominique Esque. Adrian Baker.
Bacharande Balake.
Demarshawn Banks.
Topher Basil. Jessica Benitez Castro.
Antonio Gonzalez Blackburn. Ramses Blackthorn.
Tamari Bradley.
Hakeem Brown. Cheyenne Butler.
I'm gonna miss all the tiny things. What am I gonna do? Oh my God, stand right here.
Edgar Cabrera.
Isabel Camacho Schultz. Olivia Campbell.
Inda Samaya Bird.
Charlie Casales.
Elizabeth Casimiro Ortiz.
Where's your card?
Samuel Castillo Valenzuela.
Allison H. Cha. Kenji Cha.
Faith Collar. Andrés Contreras.
Asaya Cummings.
Rose Davies.
Ashley DeVoe.
Grace Dearborn.
Cadence Deely.
Emilio del Muro Hernández.
Michael DiMartine. Markel Denfeld.
Vysard Eddie.
Kyla Duncan. Sophia Donahue Liston.
Sofía Dominguez.
Max Asa Deem.
Jesline Espino Vega.
Daniela Garcia.
Carol Farnan Navarrete.
Ruben Francois.
Jonathan Valenzuela.
Rihanna Gonzalez.
Noelia Gomez Sanchez.
Stenson George. Lachey India Asia Gates. Andrea Gaspar Diego.
Matthew Garcia.
Angelique Faith Green. Jonathan Green. Peyton Grenz. Jonathan C. Bynum. Justin Bynum. Axel Guel.
Elisa Aurora Guerrero Regalado. Eri Gutierrez Rodríguez.
Zachary Hafer.
Shanley Hardam.
Ion Harmon. Jordan Harris. Ethan Hash.
Itzmar Hernández Alonso. Francisco Hernández Felipe. Jessica Hernández Romero.
Max Hill. Noah Lavinka. Evan Hoffman.
I got you, Horsey. Natalie Horsey. Nathan Horsey.
Bria Houston. Logan Howe. Isabella Hudson.
Abdiaziz Hussein.
Zamzam Hussein.
Alexia Natalie Ibarra Vallejo.
Baba Edie. Tia Lee Lakuit Ito.
Alondra Enrique Ramos.
TJ Jackson. Latisha Maya Jackson. Lavinia Jackson. Malik Jackson.
Rayana James.
Andrew Jones. Gina Cabale. Keelan Khalil.
Khalid Keemer.
Ishmael Cook. Max Quio. Joshua Larrabee. Shadon Lowe's.
Van Lawson.
Misael Lopez Salvador.
Pablo Lopez.
Keanu Lorton. Tasso Lormer.
Sage Leiden.
Annie McKay. Hangatu Mame.
Lainey Moss.
Summer Maxim.
Murdy Musoko.
Javonte McIver. Mason McKinney Best.
Rosa Mejia Otsoy. Tomás Mejia Otsoy. Victoria Menchú Sánchez.
Hannah Misa Elson. Brianna Nicole Miller. Deroki Joshua Munga. Ilham Mohammed.
Micah Moore. Maria Morales Siquin.
Lehua Punahele Morley.
Jerry S. Moore. Nayeli Moreno Campos. Moreno Ibarra. Adriana Moreno Perez.
Fareya Mohammed.
Sandra Muñoz Gutierrez.
Jack Stewart Alejandro Murray. Rashard Johnson.
Sofía Navas.
Audrey Nelson. Jonathan Nguyen. Kirabel Y. Neguse.
Edward Neongere.
Ethan Novak.
Janine Iracarenza.
Henry O'Brien.
Miguel Olafin.
Abdi Aziz Olad. Kiara Ortiz.
Nazir Osman. Cesar Perez Mota.
Isabella Parkinson.
Amina Parks.
Alicia Pavia Packard.
Ana Para. Ana Gabriela Para de la Mora. Xiomar Pérez Pacheco. Perla Ramos Galván.
Crystal Rebolo Vigomoles. Keone Rekbenson. Anamika Ray.
Ivan Fan.
Javon Pigeon. Marquise Radke.
Alex Rodríguez Hernández.
Sydney Gomez Ring.
Anthony Reynel Moreno. Brianna Reyes Núñez. Diana Rojas Castañeda. María Isabel Rojas Ferusca. José Elías Sánchez. Gladys Salinas Gómez.
Eric Thomas Rotherham.
Nice, I like the hat, Eric.
Thank you very much.
Emmett Pryor Rothermick.
Fernando Raucho Chávez.
Christina Sadek. Joshua Sanderson.
Nani Center.
Matthew Siebert.
Alex Simpson.
Cheyenne Singer. Zach Sipp. Joshua Sosnowski.
Siwa Taumawanga.
Michael Thatcher Hargis. Diego Tomas Sebastian. Madeline Lay Train.
Sina Tutumoyatu.
Salamua Turner. Owen Tuttle.
Adolfo Tizoc Chan. Markham Uyan.
Abraham Valdez. Perla Valdivia. Lucas Verbout.
Magdalena Vicente José. Jessica Viada Mian.
Brianna Jean Walters. Camila Watson. McKenna J. White.
Willow Wilkson. Burry Williams. Javon Williams.
Michael Williams. Rowan Williams. John Hunter Wilson. John Winborn. Keelan Woolard. Kellen Woolard, I'm sorry.
Emma Young. Bulu Zubair.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. As my fellow graduates make their way back, please turn your attention to a congratulations from Superintendent Guadalupe Guerrero and PPS board member Rita Moore.
As superintendent of the Portland Public Schools, I am so proud of this class of 2021. Congratulations. It's my absolute privilege to recognize this important milestone in your educational journey. Because of a lot of individual effort and perseverance, and I know that that journey has also come with a great deal of support from family, from friends, from teachers, and other adults who have supported you along this way. So not only am I absolutely proud of your efforts as a graduate of PPS, but I also want to give a shout out to the grandparents, the aunts and uncles, the cousins, the friends, your peers on campus, and most importantly, all of those supportive adults, the teachers and the other folks on campus who really, I hope, help to keep your personal goals in mind as you think about your post-secondary career. Because of your experience here in the Portland Public Schools, you're walking away with some critically important skills that are going to help you be successful in navigating and continuing to accomplish the goals that you have for yourself. Here at PPS, we talk about this graduate portrait, the skills that we hope that each one of you have as a result of your experience with us. We hope that you are prepared to really lead a more socially just world. This class of 2021 is special for a couple of reasons. We've dealt with a pandemic that has challenged us to learn in new and different ways. We have been at the epicenter of a long overdue racial uprising, and there's been an economic crisis that has impacted so many of our families. And through it all, you've shown a great deal of perseverance and resilience in staying focused on your learning and on your learning goals. So to that, my hat's off to you. Class of 2021, thank you for your grace, your flexibility, and your perseverance. Thank you for inspiring all of us. Your legacy will shine brightly for generations to come.
Oh, class of 2021, you are my heroes.
Every generation is faced with something, right? But I think some generations are faced with more than others.
This has been a really unique senior year because of the unexpected happening.
Extraordinary circumstances over the last 15 months.
Being isolated from each other, being isolated from your teachers.
The class of 2021 is so special because we completed our high school careers in a uniquely challenging year. In the face of many obstacles, a global pandemic among them, we persevered.
What I think is unique about this class of 2021 is their ability to mentor and lead other students.
These kids, having gone through the pandemic, having gone through comprehensive distance learning, I think more adaptable than kids that have not been through this experience.
I think this class will be remembered as an example of how people can rise to an occasion.
That gaining of a different kind of rhythm will help the students of this class think about what is normal and how do we build our society and what do we ask of people.
The parents, the grandparents, this whole community is proud of them.
My hopes for all of you are that you have found that spark.
Whether they're moving on to college or they're moving on to a career or moving on to some other life adventure.
Congratulations. You've gone through more hoops than any class that I know of.
So excited for the class to walk across the stage to move from students of PPS to graduates of PPS and join the rest of the alums.
I'm hopeful that this class has very unique gifts. There's nothing can top the high you get from being an active member of the community.
Whatever it is you've had to deal with, whatever your circumstances, you're here. You've done it.
I would just like to thank the class of 2021 for these last 13 years. I wish all of us well as we emerge into the world and work to shape it anew.
Get out there and get vaccinated, get a job, change the world, and hug each other.
And finally, we invite to the stage Alyssa Burnett, Pasha Ceniceros, Rosaria Ali, and Sage Leiden, who will lead the graduates of 2021 in the changing of the tassels.
Fellow graduates, please stand.
We are now official graduates of Roosevelt High School.
Join us now in changing your tassel from the right to the left.
Congratulations to my class of 2021! Woo!
Graduates, families, and staff, thank you for coming to today's festivities. I wish you all the best as you move to your future endeavors in life. Congratulations, class of 2021. We did it. As you celebrate this next phase in your life, please remember to exit through gates B and C.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because goodbye. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Ooh, someday you wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dream that you dare to, oh why can't I? Oh, someday I wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind. Be where trouble melts like a lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you find me. Oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. The dreams that you dare to, why, oh why can't I?
Late at night when all the world is sleeping, I stay up and think of you. And I wish on a star that somewhere you are thinking of me too. 'Cause I'm dreaming of you tonight till tomorrow. I'll be holding you tight, and there's nowhere in the world I'd rather be than here in my room, dreaming about you and me. would've told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van, in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name and a star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I'd become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that glass first. Wish I made it to homecoming, got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my show. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon, we just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Never thought we'd get old. Maybe we're still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past while missing out on now. We've come so far, I guess I'm proud. And I ain't worried about the wrinkles around my smile. I got some scars, I've been around. I felt some pain, I've seen some things, but I'm here now. Those good old days.
You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. I wish somebody would've told me, babe, someday these will be the good